What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another review. This time around, I'm reviewing Episode 5 of Season 2 of The Walking Dead, brought to you by TellTale Games and Skybound. Now, this is releasing on Xbox Live and PlayStation Network Europe tomorrow. Also releasing on iOS on the 28th. And it could be coming, I think this is correct, could be coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One October 21st. I really hope so, because I would love to play the game again on my PlayStation 4. So guys, holy freaking crap. Just got done playing the game. Fantastic episode. Like I said earlier, very emotionally gripping. And this is exactly where the last one left off. You had just had to put Rebecca down. She died from blood loss, turned into a zombie, or a walker, I'm sorry, turned into a walker, and now her newborn baby is the main priority for the entire group. And the group, ever since they first decided to become a group, has been nothing but at each other's throats. I mean, constantly, left and right, you always hearing everybody arguing back and forth, and sometimes it does get a little irritating. But that kind of adds into that emotional aspect that you're playing. When you look at it, you're playing a girl that's like 12 years old, maybe 13. Also, to the fact of the matter that this one little girl is the only bit of glue holding this group together. All these adults, all this life experience, this one little girl is the only one that's holding it together. And I think the biggest reason why is because of a man that we know as Lee. And I really, really wish that Lee was in the second season, because there's sometimes stuff happens and you're just like, good Lord, dude. You know, if Lee was here, this wouldn't happen. But that's part of the writing, man. They do such a good job at writing this story and laying it out. It just makes it, like, it makes it so human, I guess is the best way of saying it. Like, it makes the game so emotional. It makes the game so just like you have to make so many choices throughout this game. It's just like it blows my mind. And in this episode, you have to make fully game-changing choices. You have to make life and death choices. There are 2 or 3 times in this game that you have to make some choices that you actually choose, basically choose if someone's going to live or die. And I'm going to get to one here in a minute, and I know it's going to be a big spoiler, but I have to talk about it. But the game overall, fantastic game. Like I said before, there's still that aspect of, you know, some lag issues. The game actually froze up on me once. I don't know if it's just the, I don't know if it's the PlayStation 3 that I have or what. But there are aspects of the game, it kind of slows down, and once I did have the title freeze up on me. But obviously, like any other game, whenever it comes down to having a series like this, the control aspects, graphics, voice acting, everything is stellar. Everything works perfectly, other than that one little aspect on my PlayStation. For some reason, it always happens with The Walking Dead. Even since Season 1, there's times that it's stopped and then it starts playing again, or it'll just completely freeze. So the game is just like fantastic other than that. And I can even look over that because the story is by far one of the best written stories for a video game year to date. And they really push you to the limit on this episode. I mean, they really push you to the limit because it basically makes you like test your friendship with some of these people throughout the game. And the one thing that just grabs you is that you have to make the life and death choices. Now, the one I'm going to talk about is the one that you're seeing right now. It was actually you, Luke, and Bonnie on the ice. The ice was way too thin, and I had to make the choice of listening to Luke over Bonnie because ice was cracking, and Luke basically told me to stop the zombies. He'll get, you know, he'll help himself. Well, he died. Luke is dead. I really wish he wasn't, but he is passed on in the game universe. And the second life or death choice is between Jane and Kenny. At the end of the game, you get to the point to where it's just you, Jane, and Kenny because Mike, Bonnie, and Arvo decided to try and leave the group because they didn't trust Kenny anymore. You and Jane are staying with Kenny, and you're driving in a truck that Kenny actually fixed himself. When you have to stop because the road's blocked, walkers come up, you try to run away, you all meet up at a convenience store, and Kenny thinks that Jane let the baby die because she comes back to the convenience store and doesn't have the baby with her after they get split up as a group. Kenny tries to kill Jane, and I decided to shoot Kenny, which only me and 20% of people that have played it so far decided that. I decided to shoot Kenny. He had an amazing message at the end of saying, you know, this was it was a good thing. You made the right choice. I can go see my family now. Blah, 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 blah. And I feel that I did make the right choice. And I know there's some people that went with Kenny because he's been there since season 1. But I had to make the choice of killing Kenny because he was out there, dude. There was times that he made some decisions throughout the game that were just like, holy shit. But that's the thing. When it comes down to voice acting and the written story of the game, it's fantastic. And it's a non-stop action title. It's a non-stop action adventure title that just like, it blows my mind more and more. Each episode that is released by this company gets better and better and better, and I cannot wait until season 3. I know this might have been kind of like a rambled review, but I have to express my love for freaking TellTale Games. They're so awesome. Such a good fucking company, dude. Amazing work, guys. Amazing work. I am giving this bad boy a 10 out of 10. Best episode so far. I can't wait until season 3. If you guys have not purchased this, if you have not even got the first season, go to your local GameStop. They have the Game of the Year edition, I think, available for $19.99. Game of the Year edition for season 2 is coming out at $29.99, hopefully October 21st, for PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox One, and PC. Amazing game, guys. So amazing. Best episode I have ever played with the Walking Dead TellTale Game series. And just over the board, all of the TellTale games that they've ever made, this is by far one of the best that they have ever produced. So make sure to check them out. Go to telltalegames.com. Make sure to play this game. You will know exactly what I'm talking about. You know the feeling that you had when Joel lost his daughter at the beginning of The Walking Dead, and you were just, I'm sorry, of The Last of Us, and you were just like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. This shit happens on The Walking Dead every episode that you're like, holy crap, I can't believe that happened. So you have to go out, you have to play this game, you have to support this company so we can get more and more of The Walking Dead from TellTale Games. Thanks for watching my crazy-ass rambled review of this title. Make sure to check us out at secondopinionpod.com for the latest and greatest gaming news, podcasts, reviews, and much more. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.